You're not behind in AI. Not yet. I know that feels like a lie, especially when you're scrolling your feed and seeing people build AI products in a weekend, automate their entire business, and rake in crazy numbers while you're still figuring out how ChatGPT even works. But here's what I've learned after testing dozens of AI tools, building real workflows, and coaching founders who've gone from zero to actually profitable using these tools. The window is still open. Barely, but it's open. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what separates the people who are winning with AI from the people who are going to wake up in 12 months completely locked out. I'm going to give you the mental model, the skill stack, and the one move that changes everything. And the most important part comes at the very end, so stay with me. Let's start by reframing the whole thing, because most people are running the wrong race. Everyone's obsessed with keeping up with the tools. GPT-5 drops, they scramble. Claude updates, they panic. A new image model launches, they download it immediately and feel productive for about 3 hours. That's not a strategy, that's a hamster wheel. The real race isn't about knowing every tool, it's about building AI literacy, the ability to think clearly about what AI can and can't do, and then use that judgment to solve real problems faster than the person next to you. Here's the analogy. When the internet came out, the winners weren't the people who knew the most HTML. They were the people who understood what the internet could do for human behavior, and then built accordingly. Same thing is happening right now. The winners won't be AI experts. They'll be domain experts who know how to wield AI like a power tool. A yoga instructor who uses AI to build a personalized 12-week program for every client at scale? Unstoppable. A freelance writer who uses AI to 10x their research speed while keeping their voice intact? Unstoppable. You don't have to become a machine learning engineer, you have to become fluent. The tool chaser burns out, the fluent operator compounds. So what does fluency actually look like? It comes down to 3 skills, and you probably already have the foundation for at least one of them. First is prompting, and I don't mean being clever with your prompts. I mean learning how to give an AI clear context, clear constraints, and a clear output format. Think of it like being a good manager. Bad managers give vague instructions and blame the employee. Good managers give clean briefs and get great work back. You want to be a great AI manager. Second is workflow design, knowing which tasks in your day are actually worth handing to AI. Not everything should be automated, some things should. The skill is knowing the difference and then connecting the right tools in the right sequence. It's like building a plumbing system. The pipes don't work unless they're connected in the right order. Third, and this is the one most people skip, is output judgment. AI will generate stuff fast, but fast garbage is still garbage. You need the domain expertise to know when the output is good, when it's wrong, and when it's close but needs a human touch. This is your unfair advantage as a domain expert. A generalist can't judge quality in your field. You can. Together, prompting, workflow design, output judgment, that's your AI skill stack. Master these three, and you're not just using AI, you're operating at a level most people won't reach for years. Here's something nobody talks about. Going fast is actually the thing slowing most people down. When a new AI tool drops, people rush in, spend 4 hours playing with it, get mildly impressed, don't integrate it into anything real, and then move on. 2 weeks later, they can't even remember the name of the tool. That's speed without traction, and it's the most common mistake I see. The people who are actually winning, they slow down to go fast. They pick one workflow, just one, and they use AI to make it 5x better. Then they do it again, then again. Marcus, a one-man e-commerce brand I know, spent 2 weeks doing nothing but learning how to use AI for product descriptions. Just that one workflow. His output went from 10 listings a day to over 80. He didn't touch any other AI tool during that time. That focus is what created the result. The compound effect of getting one AI workflow 5x better every month is staggering. But you only get that if you resist the urge to collect tools like trading cards. Pick one, go deep, then expand. Let me address the fear directly, because it's real and I felt it too. About 18 months ago, I was sitting at my laptop looking at what some people were building with AI, and I thought, I've already missed it. These people have a year on me. I'll never catch up. That thought almost paralyzed me. And it would have, if I'd kept believing it. Here's the truth. In any fast-moving field, too late is always relative to what level you want to play at. Too late to be one of the first 10 AI companies? Probably yes. Too late to build a profitable AI-powered business or career? Absolutely not. Think about the smartphone. The App Store launched in 2008. The people who built apps in 2008 had a massive head start. But in 2012, 4 years later, Instagram sold for $1 billion. In 2014, Snapchat turned down $3 billion. In 2016, Pokemon Go became a global phenomenon. Late is relative. What matters is finding the specific intersection of your expertise and AI capability, the place where you have an unfair advantage, and going deep there. You're not competing with everyone. You're competing in your lane. And in your lane, you might be earlier than you think. The window doesn't close all at once. It closes one niche at a time. Okay, if you've made it this far, you're already in the top 10% of people who actually engage with content like this instead of just liking it and scrolling on. And everything we've covered so far, the fluency mindset, the 3-skill stack, the focus-first approach, the your lane reframe, that's the foundation. But now I want to give you the advanced stuff, the part that most people who dabble in AI never figure out. Because knowing the concepts is one thing, knowing how to deploy them strategically in your specific situation is what actually changes outcomes. Stick with me. This next part is where it gets real. Here's the master level insight that almost nobody talks about. Your existing knowledge is your moat. AI is a great generalist. It knows a lot about a lot, but it doesn't know your clients. It doesn't know your market. It doesn't know the nuance of what works in your specific industry after you've been in it for years. That knowledge, that hard-won, failure-tested expertise, is what you train AI on, not the other way around. The biggest mistake people make is treating AI like a replacement for expertise. The smart move is treating it like an amplifier. You're the signal, AI is the amp. Here's a real example. Sarah is a seasoned HR consultant, 15 years in. She started using AI not to replace her advice, but to deliver it faster and at scale. She took her frameworks, her interview scripts, her onboarding templates, things that took her years to develop, and she fed them to AI as context. Now she runs a subscription product where small businesses get AI-assisted HR guidance built on her expertise. She went from billing by the hour to building recurring revenue. She didn't become a tech person. She weaponized what she already knew. Your years of experience aren't a liability in the AI era. They're your biggest asset if you know how to package them. Expertise times AI equals a moat most newcomers can't cross. The second master level move is this: start a personal AI lab. I don't mean a company, I mean a personal habit. Set aside 30 minutes a week, just 30, and pick one real task from your actual work or business. Not a toy task, a real one. Then use AI to try to do it better, faster, or cheaper. Document what works and what doesn't. After 8 weeks, you'll have a mini playbook that's custom built for your situation. No course teaches you that. No YouTube video, including this one, can build that for you. The people who are 5 years ahead in AI didn't get there by watching more content. They got there by doing more reps. Intentional, documented, applied reps. 30 minutes a week, one real task, 8 weeks. That's the experiment. You'll learn more from that than from a year of passively consuming AI news. So let me land this plane. You're not behind. Not yet. But the window is closing. Not because the technology is moving too fast, but because the habits are forming now. The people who build the AI fluency habit in the next 6 months are going to operate at a different level than everyone who waited. You don't need to quit your job. You don't need to go back to school. You don't need to know how to code. You need clarity on your lane, 3 core skills, and 30 intentional minutes a week. That's it. Here's your first move, and I want you to do this in the next 10 minutes. Leave a comment below telling me one real task from your work or life that you're going to run through AI this week. Just one. Writing it down makes it real. You're not behind. But you're also not ahead yet. Let's fix that right now.